here we go with another video. This time we are going to be changing the battery in the Karcher window vac. So here's the window vac. I've used this a few times. It's quite a few years old actually, it's a bit manky, but yeah, it's time to change the 18650 battery. So this is the battery that I've got. These guys here, 18650.UK, recommend these. Look on eBay as well for the user 18650 UK. They're the probably only genuine 18650 cells that you can buy in the UK. Well, there's probably others, but most of them are fakes or re-wrapped old laptop batteries coming back from China. They ship them out and then they ship them back. So this is I think it's got to remember now. It's either Panasonic or Sony NCR 18650B. About £5 I think it was. Everything comes in a packet. It's nicely wrapped. Let me see all that. So yeah, there we go. Right, let's crack on with this. I can't remember how you get this apart now, but let's take the head off. Let's take the bottle out. Straight away we've got these screws down here. These seem to be flatheads. Find a flathead screwdriver. There we go. Let's take these base ones off. You can buy the official replacement batteries, but I believe you still need to do a little bit of soldering, and as far as I understand they're quite expensive, so we're not doing that. This is the second thing that I've reselled, the first being the Bosch Afflet vacuum cleaner with 7 18650s. I didn't put this particular one in, I put Sony's in, which has gone really well. The cleaner was lasting for about 6-7 minutes, which is useless after charging for 2 hours. So now it lasts for about 20 minutes and still haven't flattened it. Well, it lasts more than 20 minutes because after 20 minutes it only loses 1 bar out of the 3 of them. So it's worth doing if you can do it, otherwise just chucking this into electrical recycling, which it probably goes into landfill, to be honest. Right, let's take this base off. You see it's pretty manky, isn't it? Yoke. Put that to one side. What else we got here? More little screws. It should be. Hopefully it's fairly simple. You never know with these things. Things can just like spring apart and you've got no idea how it all goes back together. All these screws are the same length by the looks of it, which helps because you can end up getting different length screws for different sections, but so far all the screws are the same length, which is quite nifty. And these screws are just flat blade screwdriver screws, they're not the security ones, because they can be a right pain. In fact, if you are taking the screws out and they are security ones, I always put normal screws back in case you've got to rip it all apart again. Right, so we're nearly there. We've got those 3 to do in the handle. Just looking at the sticker on this to see if it's got a date on it, because this is probably 5 years old. Right, let's go on to these handle ones. Come on. I think these new sure. I saw these in Lidl's for about, well, not this model, this is old, but the new models are about 40 quid, 45 quid. So for the sake of £5 battery, this is worth doing. Everything else is fine on it. It's a bit grubby. Right, all the screws are out. Just looking. This should somehow split in half. There we go. Never done this before, so plastic. These are good. They come with tablet batteries, so you can twist the plastic joints without always putting a screwdriver and you create rough edges, and it's pretty nasty. Alright, so there we go. This is what we need to replace. Now, this has got tabs on. See, these are like welded, spot welded tabs, so we can't do that. Obviously we've got just a box standard soldering iron, which, you know, this is DIY, this isn't industrial, which isn't fantastic, but if we can get these off, I might try and solder the tab back on. I've got some soldering paste, which is pretty good stuff. I'm just looking to see. I need my wire cutters. Right, let's go and get the wire cutters. Right, change of plan. We will not use these tabs because they're going to be quite hard to solder back on. What we'll do is we will extend probably extend the existing wires. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, let's chop these off. Just checking it. Red's red, red's a positive, black to. Right, so that is the original battery. And looking at that, the capacity looks like 1100. Whereas these NCRs, I believe, are 3000. 3350. So we'll have to see on this. Hopefully the charging will be fine, there won't be any issues, but I guess if it is fine, the charging is going to take quite a lot of time. Anyway, let's crack on. So the wire we're going to use is just some thick black stuff. I don't want to use tons of it. I haven't got red, so we're going to go black and just make note of the plus and minus. Alright, strip this thing back. Should put on the soldering iron, shouldn't I? Let's put that on. Just make sure I don't melt the carpet. That would be bad. So that's one of these things done. Let's go for this one. And that end. Not that much in. I'll just drop a bit in there. Yep. Right, so they're those two. Then we want to kind of do that one, and this one. There. So that's good. I'm going to use a bit of heat shrink. Probably get away with just cutting that in half. That's in half. I've got just a little bit of sandpaper to rough up the ends of the battery, just to help the soldering. Yeah. This would be really straightforward, and I think it is. Just trying to work out if I should solder these bits onto here first and then the wires onto there, or the other way around. Might be easy to do this first. Alright, let's rough up. There we go. That's that done. This soldering plate is hot. It's getting hot. Right, bit of solder there. We need a little bit of paste. This stuff is really good if you're struggling to get some 2 wires, or doing like this. Actually, it really helps. So let's pop a bit of solder on the end of this wire, tinning it. There we go. And also tin the other end. I really need a third hand. Right, that's that done. Then we're gonna just solder that on. That's good. Yeah, good tug on that. So that's the negative, that goes onto there. Let's get some solder. And then we just want to tin up this negative. My rubbish soldering iron. There we go. Pop that in there. Next bit, we want to push this heat wrap stuff as far back as possible. Join these 2 wires together. Whoop. It's quite good. Accidentally going in the solder paste. Something like that. That's pretty deep. Yeah, that's strong. That can go over. Come out of that. There we go. That's that done. Probably will maybe put some more tape over that, don't know. So then we've got a positive one to do. Let's tin up this. That's done. Do the small upper ends. Alright, that's done. Then we're looking at the battery, so we want to put some of this paste on, just a little bit. I'm thinking, let's pop this back in place, like so. Let's have a look at this positive. We can get that on. Right, change plan. This is going straight onto that. There's no point in us extending the wire at all. So let's tin this wire up. Biggish blob out without burning your fingers. Excuse the dog. Alright, let's try and get this soldered on. It could be as simple as that. Sometimes they don't take, sometimes they do. The dog's going mad. Yeah, good tug, that won't come off. So that should be it. We can test this. That looks alright. So now it's just a case of reassembling this. Let's unplug the soldering iron. Don't like soldering irons. Right, that can go over there. We shall put a cap on that. So that's roughly, that's it. How simple was that? Saved a bit of landfill going on. What we're going to do, we've got the charger here. I just want to make sure that this still will charge this, being a high capacity battery. Just check those wires. Yep. That's fine. Let's pop this back on. Gently. There we go. Try it again. Yeah. Now we're just going to put these screws back in, which is the boring bit. Just need to remember how this went on. I always forget these bits. Right, so yeah, okay. Should get an electric screwdriver on it really. So yeah, that's saved this thing from going to scrap and having to buy a new one, and pretty easy job to do. Possibility that there's loads more capacity than this old battery provided, which is interesting. But yeah, fairly simple job. Oh. I'm not really concentrating. I've done those two. Third one there. That's done. One in here. These things are incredibly simple. Whoever invented them did a very good job. I will give this a bit of a clean because it is a bit manky. That's that one, that one, that one, that one. I've got a funny feeling I'm going to do my usual screws left over business. I'll leave a link for the Bosch Athlete reselling job I did. That's with the 7 18650s I replaced in the pack. That went pretty well. Right, so that leaves three screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually missing one. I'm missing a screw. Oh, there it is. So we've just got the base bit to put on. God, that is a bit manky in there. Yeah. I think the charge time, if it works, is going to be quite a long time. But then again, if it just keeps going for a long time, it'd be cool. This is used daily in for the shower. Cuts down on mould in the UK. Otherwise, even with extraction, you just got wet surfaces that are wet for ages. So yeah, daily. I think 18650s you get approximately, is it 500 charges? So really, daily used 4 or 5 years, maybe not for 4 or 5 years, but I'm saying the last 4 years. That's pretty good going. Right, all screws done. We just need to plug it into the charger and see if the charging light comes on. This always used to be a problem, didn't it, replacing batteries? Well, I found if I did it, not necessarily these 18650s, but other batteries, you'd end up having charging problems. So it's all a bit of a... Well, that looks good. Charging. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to rate, subscribe. I'm going to leave a link into these 18650.uk guys, because like I say, they're on eBay. They've got their own website, and to be honest, the sales are really good. It doesn't switch on when you charge. But yeah, so for UK 18650s, you don't have to worry about if they're fake or not. Check out these guys, they're pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, like I say, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and I'll see you on another one. Take care. Bye.